So can you break down how you made that 23 grand on closing? We want to understand that a little bit more. Maybe you could explain that.
So it was a little complicated. I actually ended up qualifying for a mortgage for 105,000 because I was just a bartender and a waiter at the time as a student, so you didn't make much. But I qualified for 105,000, so I ended up getting approved for 105,000. So the deal was actually for 105,000, but the seller only wanted 85. So we had the seller write a letter of intent, a letter of direction actually, to their legal counsel that's closing the deal. And they decided to gift me back the difference between the 85 and the 105 minus a couple of dollars for taxes. So they kicked me back about $19,000 at closing. So it was a cash back on close type thing. I also, because it was my first purchase, I was able to get it with as little as 5% down, but for an extra half point on my mortgage at the time, they offered 5% cash back on close. So the $57.50 that I put down as a down payment actually got gifted back to me at the closing time. And when I wrote the offer where once the deal went firm, I was able to get the keys to the space, get access to the property, make improvements, advertise the space, turn on utilities, install tenants, and collect leases. So I already had I had the place fully tenanted, all 4 bedrooms, and I had deposits in hand. So that's another 2,000 plus in deposits, but between 2-3K in deposits, and I think it all amounted between the deposits, the cash back on close from the lender, and the cash back on closing from the letter of direction from the seller's lawyer. I was able to pocket about $23,000 on the closing of that property.
Wow.